Jeremy LaRochelle, entertainment consultant here, and I want to tell you about my weekend. I had an opportunity to attend the Phoenix Renaissance Festival. I try to go every year, and one of my favorite activities at the festival is attending the Joust. Now in Phoenix, they have an actual jousting pavilion set up with one main entrance. Once inside, audience members can hang left and end up in the blue night section, or they can hang right and end up in the red night section. I followed my natural behaviors and found myself in the red night section, overlooking the entire venue. As we approached showtime, I noticed something interesting. There appeared to be considerably less consumers in the blue night section. That got me to thinking, why was this? Could it be that the sun was now heading to the west and casting that awful Phoenix heat into the eastern section and the blue night fans? Perhaps people were just more prone to the color red, or they were attracted to that boisterous caller who was in the red section and getting everybody amped up from the minute the venue opened. All of these elements surely played into their decisions. However, I thought about two additional elements that might be overlooked. The first is 90% of people are right-handed, leaving just 10% of people left-handed. We generally follow our predominant hand. So if you're right-handed, you're going to favor the right side of your body. And you're going to enter places like movie theaters, concerts, and jousting venues to the right. When this happens, with such a large percentage of the population doing it, the right section fills up much quicker. Contrary to what most people think, as people enter the venue, they see this positive stimuli reinforcement of more people in a particular section, in this case voting for the red night. So they naturally assume that that is going to be the victor in this joust. And they want to associate themselves with the winner. So they naturally follow to the red section as well. Taken together, 90% of people who are right-handed and this positive social stimuli has a compounding effect on the development in this particular case at this joust. More people end up in the red section over time. Now, of course, we can't just accept this as true from my one-time observation. We would have to look at jousts throughout the entire festival season, perhaps a few festival seasons. We might even have to change the sides, placing the red knight on the left section and the blue knight on the right section for a number of those jousts to see if our numbers change in any which way. Regardless of these outcomes, the phenomenon remains the same. 90% of the population is right-handed, 10% is left-handed. From a venue perspective, when you have a large proportion of your potential customers with a similar trait, it definitely benefits your operations to look to ways to play to that trait. In this case, you might want to put higher revenue ancillary items at the right side of your venue because the majority of your people are going to be entering in that direction. Those are just my observations from a simple joust. Jeremy LaRochelle, entertainment consultant. Rock on!